All right, so we just listened to Revolution by the Beatles. How'd you guys enjoy it?
Awesome.
You guys enjoy the Beatles? Yeah? All right, and we just had a couple of you read over the song again, the lyrics. So for my first question, what are your guys' main thoughts or ideas of the song from the Beatles? Do you guys have any ideas about it? Or another more guided question, do you think the Beatles are for or against revolution? And also, do you feel like you can't tell from the lyrics?
Well, some of the lyrics talk about like changing yourself instead of changing the institution.
Okay.
So it almost makes it seem like they're against revolution.
Okay, good. Anybody else? And then just remember, this song was written in basically everything during the time of the Vietnam War. A lot of protests, a lot of stuff going on in the nation, everything. I know that when you had a question about Chairman Mao, he basically started a communist party in China and everything. So a lot of this might not really represent the French Revolution in general, but I guess in a lot of ways it does. Anybody else? Beatles for, against revolution? Yes.
I think they're against because I think they're talking about how they say destruction. So I think they're just talking about how destructive, and when they say like people with minds and hate. So they're kind of saying that that's part of revolution, and that's why they don't like it.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. All right, so with this, yes.
Also, they say in the last one that you better free your mind instead. Like there's a choice, either free maybe a country or free your mind.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, those are all great ideas. So with this, we're going to move on to our learning target. For today, what we're going to be doing is you will be able to analyze the components leading up to the French Revolution, which we've obviously studied for this whole week. Friday, how excited are you guys for Friday? Get the whole weekend? Great. So the components leading up to the French Revolution using the anatomy of a revolution model by Crane Brinton. You all have this at your desk. I also have it on the projector. We have conditions which seem to be present as causes of major revolutions and the course of revolutions seem to take. Basically, the reason why we're going over this and kind of putting into revolution's model is in our civilization, world civilization, everything, there have been so many revolutions that have gone through. I mean, you guys have already covered a lot of world history last year. We've covered a good amount this year. We've gone through a couple revolutions already. American Revolution, you got revolutions that are going to be coming up all over the world in the rest of your U.S. and world history classes when it comes to Asia, Europe, the Americas, Latin America, South America. Revolutions are so key. Even just recently, the last month or so, Libya just went through a huge liberating revolution, I feel like personally, for the people there. Got rid of a basically dictator, started a new government. So what this is going to help you do is when you watch the news, or if you guys watch the news, I mean, you guys are in 11th grade, or 10th grade, almost 11th grade, you guys should be doing that already. You are going to be seeing a lot of stuff on unrest with countries and this kind of stuff, and to be able to even maybe foreshadow a revolution that's going to be happening is a great thing to do. Maybe you want to travel somewhere, you can see, oh, that's not a good place to travel, or just in general. So this is a good thing for you guys to know. So next, what we're going to do is I'm going to have volunteers just go through each of the 10 conditions and then also each of the 10 courses. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to, on each of those, it says seem. That seem to take place and that seem to be present. This is not a cookie cutter at all, I promise. When looking at all the revolutions, they're all different. These are just kind of basic similarities that they have with them. This is not a cookie cutter, all right? So can I get a volunteer to read the first one on conditions? Yes, please.
People from all social classes are discontented.
Perfect. Fast forward, all 10. Bam. Can I get somebody to read one of the courses, please? Yes.
Impossible demands made of government which, if granted, would mean its end.
Awesome. That is brilliant. So what we're going to be doing today is, or does anybody have any questions first on any of the courses or conditions we're going to be going over? No? Everybody gets it pretty well? Awesome. So what we're doing today is You guys have this sheet at your desks. You guys are in groups of 4. What we're going to be doing is giving an example of from the French Revolution that fit into each of the 10 conditions, the 10 courses, all 20 of the statements with your group. Whatever you don't finish, you're going to finish over the weekend. And then also, the questions, the 4 questions at the bottom, you're going to be answering those as homework. So don't worry about the 4 questions yet. Just worry about the conditions and the courses. Doesn't matter about the order. You can skip around. If one of you don't get anything, I'll be making my way around the tables, answering questions, checking out things. So, before we start, I want to give a couple examples. So, let's see. Randomly, I will pick question number, let's go with question number 4 in the condition. So, you guys are able to use your notes. You guys are able to use your textbook. So, question number 4 says, people are beginning to think of themselves as belonging to a social class, and there is a growing bitterness between social classes. Looking at that with the French Revolution, we got the elites, the monarchy, all those people that are just basically living lavishly, doing everything, building beautiful palaces. I mean, you got the palace at Versailles. You saw a picture of that. It might not be super ginormous, but it does give a representation of the, I guess, the amount of money they're willing to spend. When you got these people, middle class and peasants, we already went over, basically called the people, common people. But they're basically all put in a class of the bourgeoisie, which is basically the middle class, but they do tend to lump a little bit of the lower class with them. So this bourgeoisie class is basically kind of close up with the elites. They're not too bad. I mean, you got a little bit of a flow in between them, but they don't get the same privileges as the elites. So they are getting, I mean, they're getting pretty bitter about it. They want some more privilege and everything like that. Secondly, you gotta look at the courses that are going to be taking. Let's go with unsuccessful government attempts to suppress revolutionaries. Basically, you got the government, the elites, the military, everybody kind of, they're seeing that revolution, they're seeing that there's some kind of discontentedness going on with everything. You got them basically trying to keep quiet people, and then also they're trying to give privileges, a little bit of privileges to the middle class, to the bourgeoisie, but they're not feeling it. They're not happy about it. They're saying, okay, you can do this kind of stuff, but you still have to pay these enormous taxes. Taxes were huge in France during that time. So that's where we're at right now. Go to split up in your groups, get it going, and go see from there. Fast forward, go around. All right, got about 8 minutes left in class, everybody. I'm gonna play you Revolution again. I just want you to close your eyes and just, while you're listening, think of a word that you feel like describes revolution for you. Nice and quiet, just relax. Class is about to end, last class of the day. Ended all right. Play Revolution, fast forward, bam. All right, so I'll go first, and then we'll go around each of the tables, each of the students, and basically say our word that describes what revolution is for us. For me, start out, liberate.
Violence.
I was gonna go with liberate too.
Perfect. If you say the same ones, it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say violence.
Perfect.
Free.
There we go. Beautiful. Great class today, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy. New unit on Monday. Get excited. Get ready. Bam. Then I'll try to do this for a while.